I think I may have spoken to this topic a little bit before, but I have some more ammo now. Nicknames for grandparents. Not a fan. That doesn't mean that you and your grandchildren or grandparents are not allowed to have them. I personally just don't, have never referred to my grandparents as anything other than grandma and grandpa and then their last name. So that's just the way I grew up, and therefore that's the way that I perceive. Now, I am familiar with the terms Oma and Opa, which, as far as I understand it from my classmates and stuff that refer to their grandparents that way, they are German in origin, and so that's just the words for Oma and Opa. I may be totally wrong. That's just the way that it was explained to me when I was in school and questioned my friends on why they called them that. But for me, it's always been grandma and grandpa. That's what I call my grandparents. That's what we call my parents for my daughter. My wife's mom is grandma to her, so as well, and that's just the way it is. But I saw a nickname for a grandparent online the other day that was different than one I'd ever seen. So some that are familiar, like, okay, you have Gramps, Grammy, Nana, Papa, things like that. And my daughter did call my dad Papa for a while when she was younger. She's just kind of segued into calling him Grandpa now. My aunt and uncle, or actually my cousin's kids, refer to my aunt and uncle as Pops and Graham. That's what they call them, and have for quite some time. All the grandkids call them that. But I saw one the other day that is Nammy. 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 And I thought that was a little bit pushing it. And I get it. Kids are kids, and they pronounce things differently than we do as adults when they first are trying. But I don't buy into that as, oh, well, that's just a word now. No, it may be cute for a time, but I myself, as the parent, as an adult, am always going to say grandma and grandpa. I'm not going to, bend to the kids' will of mispronunciation. Just like in the sense, it's cute when they say biscotti, but you correct them to say spaghetti as they get older. We tend to, in the education environment anyway, and I would hope that we'd want to do the same for just about anybody, correct our children when they misspeak. And I wouldn't think that grandma and grandpa are any different. So names like Gaga and Pawpaw and Meemaw, Dadaw, Gramps, Nammy, those are all well and cute, but to refer to each other or to those people that way from an adult standpoint is a little odd, in my opinion. Because again, we would correct any other misspoken word or phrase. Why not correct those too? So while the children are young, I suppose I understand it, but to buy into it and make a name of it when it's very clearly not is not worth it to me. Talk to you tomorrow.